Hi, Bachimfwembe. How are you? How are you? Mulishani won't say. How's everyone? Hi, Batom Tom. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. We are here. We are here. Another Friday. Hi, Sylvester. I'm fine. Tuposhanye. Tell me where you're watching me from. How's everybody? But still assertive, Monishan. As usual, thanks for joining. Hi, Patricia. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning here. It's still morning from California. Yeah. Hello, Mwemba. How are you? Yes. Greetings to Poshanyam Kwai. Hello, Mwemba. By Rachel Mulishani. Comments. Where you watching us from? Hi, Jima. How are you? By TikTok. Mulishani. Akunakulala. It's a Friday. Akunakulala. Join in. Right, Karen Munishan. Good to see everybody. How are you? Mulishani. Shani ba Lusaka. Mulishani ba new na ba kwenyu. I was just watching Mama Chika Monica. I was laughing. She was like, Mulishani ba kwenyu. Greet me to, what was she saying, Mama Chika Monica? Atiba kwenyu mule mposha kwenyu na ba new mule mposha new. Good morning kwenyu, good morning new. Welcome our new family. Let's find out. Numbers don't lie. Na totela ba jima ba kwenyu. If you are kwenyu, write kwenyu. Everyone has a freedom of affiliation and association. Zambia is a democracy. So if you are a kwenyu, write kwenyu. If you are a new, write new. Yes. Ngani mwe ba kwenyu, rembeni kwenyu in the comments. If you are new, write new. Yes. New. Kwenyu, ngani mwe ba kwenyu, rembeni kwenyu. If you are new, write new. Thank you. We need to know the numbers. The ground has shifted from kwenyu to new. So lembeni mwebantu bakwaresa. Irene Ngulube, good to see you. I will add you a little bit. Number request to join. I will add you. Yes, guys, share. PF doesn't belong to Chabinga. A political party is a public organization. No one has a power to a political party. He has no authority. Ninyu. No, a political organization is a public organization. No one can claim a public organization. Eka. Nobody. That is illegal activity and it is criminal activity. PF belongs to the people. No one person can have monopoly on a political party. Once it's formed, it's a public organization. So Chabinga ichintinya tatutobera. Mwamfa apaturea ku 2026 mukusala new, so you can't step in. Chabinga tetivese atiyo tukakwata my convention mu 2027. What the hell? How come? Ni new. Timu Makebi, where are you? Type new in the comments. Abena Makebi, Timu Makebi. Timu Makebi, welcome to the page, everyone. This is Queen Pumi. I'm your advocate for good governance. Yes. I'm an advocate for good governance. I'm not here to bootlick anyone. No. I am an advocate for good governance. Yes. So I am an advocate for good governance. So welcome to the page. Share the page. You know, there's a lot going on. Momoshumu, people talking about people who advocated for change in 2021. Now we are being rubbished. You know what? A good advocate always stands on the truth. A good advocate does not bootlick. A good advocate says the truth. So if things are not okay, I would say it. I will not be quiet just because I advocated for UPND. No baba UPND nga bale lufyanya tutalale. Nishtwala lufye chalo. Yes, takulita tuafiso minishe. No one will block PF convention. Nobody. No one will block the convention. It's happening. Tika convention. Nobody will block it. It is the convention is happening. Tika convention. Nobody will block it. It is sorry. I'm flipping the camera here. And trying to share, yes. So, we want to akwalesa. Takuri wala block a convention. Sorry. I'm flipping the camera. Power to the people, Team Makebi. Team Makebi. Power to the people. Power to the people. Zambia is a democracy. Let us be free to support our candidates. I'm supporting Team Makebi. So deal with it. Instead of fighting each other, let us just promote our candidates. End of story. Chapa. Why fight me instead of promoting your candidate? Zambia is a democracy. Zambia is a democracy, and me, I'm an advocate for good governance. Yeah. So that's why we are here. UPND is not governing the country well, so they gotta go. UPND is not governing the country well, so they have to go. Me, I'm an advocate for good governance. Whatever you can say about me, I respect it. If you say you're mulela and party, I respect it. It's your opinion, okay? If you're mwingalanda parine, ndefi chita respect, because ninsa mbushenu twabamu democracy. If you're Ningalanda fee, otherwise, me, I'm an advocate for good governance. And this time around, I am with Team Makebi, MZ. So, imwenga mule supporta ba Lubinda, ba Grayford Monde, ba Mayo Sampa. Support your candidates, chapwa. Don't come and start mudslinging. Mwitufika mara ya mbush twampapata. Just support your candidates. Let the best man win. Good evening, Tuku. Team Makebi in the view. Let the best man win. Chapwa, Kwasila. Queen Pumia Chisidenshinenshi, you are wasting your time. Shani Chisidenshinenshi, Murepshishta. Ape Filippo. Two important things are happening and what we should be doing. Two important things. Number one, to give checks and balances. Number two, to support your candidate. Chapwa. Two things. Support your candidates and give checks and balances. And the things that are happening right now is the Bill 7. We keep our eyes on Bill 7. And also we keep our eyes on the voter registration. This is what matters. And the PF convention. Everything else ni binzi. Mulande pali Queen Pumi ni binzi. Just support your candidates. We are here for good governance. We are here for good governance. Team Makebi, just support your candidate. Chapwa. We are all have our reasons why we are supporting our candidates. So why, if they support our candidates, you start attacking us? Why? Why attack us who are supporting our candidates? Are we attacking you for supporting your candidate? No. We are not attacking you for supporting your candidate. So why attack us for supporting our candidate? Let us be civilized. Grown men and women practicing ama politics ayabututu. Like if you tabesha, like if you just support your candidate. Chapwa. Support your candidate, we support ours, and we continue giving checks and balances. You support your own, or we support our own. Chapwa, why attack me? Hey, Makebi, this will happen, this will happen. Are you God? Niwe wa fiere Makebi, pakchule nanda pali Makebi. Hey, Makebi this, Makebi that. Hey, Makebi baka muikatanga ingira. Oyo Makebi ari Muzambia. Teiwe wa fiere Makebi. Just support your own, we support our own. Chapwa. Efo tulelanda fia pa tuirapuja nenshita. Mwenle tufika mala ya mbushi. At yo, Queen Pumi Shani. Queen Pumi. Please, leave me alone, no. You are supporting your own. Let me support my own. End of story. Ero tumbio tupuba tulelanda tieta kwa kabe conventioni. Paka ba ECO baka bashike. Ala imwe. Umbi baka bashika na ba ECO tabala bashika ngamule yangala. Are you God? Mwani kwa tenso sero ishabu puba sana, some of you. Takwa kabe conventioni, paka ECO baka shike ba ECO. You think you South Africa, you think it's a joke? What is happening in South Africa, you think it's a joke? Nga mwaikuta fiobwali na mabega na mapiza mwaisa mkulale mbefia bupuba. Ba ECO takwakabe convention until ba ECO bakabashike. Nde myema fieresa te wakuberesha. Some of you baka mishika before ECO tabala bashika. Mark my words. Because it's like bambibari temwa pamfa ile for balungu. Now you start to kulabika, you start putting ECO's barrier kwa ngasha. You put the barrier of ECO. You talk about it so lightly, like it's like taking a cup of water and drinking. The way you talk about ECO's barrier, it's like ikuboda fekapu ya mensh wanu. Like this ifinden wa juicy. Mulenga bati lidia shiria alifina tedia shiria kula idia kula tafyori wonse. Afu moko eva ECO chachile. Ndemi warning afye bambi. Some of you mule ipera mashiamu. Nobody's wishing anybody death. But in the land of Yokobati Bambi, you end up in being buried before you win mule or muleva. It can't even happen just because we want to I mafia at yo ba ECO bahabashi keotuka convention. These things bambi bara iletera mashamu. Mukailetera amashamo mwebambi because tamuichema tamwafundwa ko mwafuma. So iliya shiria ibaro yaba ECO, let us leave it. Any normal human being wafuma kubantu techiale chita any stupid discussion bambo kulanda pali barrio yaba ECO. Anything useless could become over ECO. No. I am telling you. Aba ECO bo muleto lokati umuntu takwetefia kulanda ayambo kulanda panani kan. Like everything. But ECO, the situation there is still outstanding. So why do people even talk about ECO unnecessarily? ECO, his soul is still there, is still unburied. So leave him alone. Why do you bring ECO? He was declared ineligible. Court case. Stop talking about ECO. Just mind what is happening here. I am telling you, babi bakashita enda pukubashika na ECO tabarashika. Because shiremina ndusha esho batuwala kumakoti mutatakuya. Those cases, they last forever, even years. So, iliya shidaba ECO lekeni pye nokulanda po mulabeko. Ero ifintu ni makebi. Ifintu ni makebi. Imenga mule support avenu, supporteni avenu chapwa. Let's be civilized. Not mule chita wishi ifintu ifi vipadi makebi. Lesanga nasala omuntu. If you are team whatever, you're in a team yenu, support your team. Leave us na ifwebe to support makebi or to salide chapwa. You cannot stop us. It's a democracy. Freedom to affiliate and associate. So nangumu ambiyokula tubifia mashina. My work speaks for me. Even if you can drag my name in mud, you are wasting your time because I have built a reputation. I have built a name. And I didn't build a name overnight. I have built a reputation over 5-6 years. So, even if you want to damage my name, you can't. It can't. Part I have a reputation. And my reputation, I always stand on the truth. I'm not a bootlicker. I am an advocate for good governance. I am an advocate for justice. That is my reputation. No one can take that away from me. So, mule imwenesha mufie tie nifia pa tushte campaign for our candidates chapwa. Campaign for your candidates. Me, my candidate is MZ8. That's my candidate. Deal with it. Na mwebe ene just campaign for your candidates. Ukoku ine chapwa. And then we shall meet convention ya PF Ungayapita. Then that will be another chapter. So between now and the PF convention, the agenda is to campaign for our candidates. And the next chapter is the convention. Threatening candidates, wishing Make be evil. You know, we don't learn. We people don't learn. We people don't learn about digging a hole for your friend. Why am I I'm not complaining. Who says I'm complaining? Mulwazi, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying you campaign for your candidate. I also campaign for my candidate. Is that a complaint? Mulwazi. So ngana kwebati you campaign for your candidate. I also campaign for my candidate. How is that a complaint? It's not. It's a fact and it's a statement to say you campaign for your candidates. Now if we campaign for our candidates and then we give checks and balances to the ruling government, period. Right now the checks and balances we are doing is when Dangote told off the HH. That is the trending story. Dangote, you can't develop a country without power. Talk less. Because your works will speak for you. No, Dangote balandirefyo. Iba praising imemwaima at yo Dangote ni PF. Ba mwali teta said something about a derogatory. Mwali teta said something derogatory about Dangote. And you know, ba mwali teta, news has it that elobalembe GCE mu 2024 at 68 years old. Now, ba mwali teta kutiba mkula susha Dangote, who is the richest man in Africa. Yeah? Dangote is the richest man in Africa and he built his business from clean money. So mwali teta wapu ule lemba grade 12 at 68 in retirement age. Elo bale lemba GCE. Kutiba mkususha a richest man in Africa. Somebody who has businesses in Zambia there, employing thousands of people, and Mwali Teta is a high-ranking government official. Ale Susha, a foreigner who has investments in Zambia. By UPND, they need to train their people and they need to consult before they speak. The same people are in my UPND cadres ever to reiterate ku US government. Did Mark Gonzalez alandire fintu? Mark Gonzalez alandire fintu. Everyone be nomba makada wonso kumutukana disrespecting udia US ambassador. Look at what has happened. After all these UPND cadres said bad things about the US ambassador, moneni fia chichika Muzambi. Kwali bama sanctions, kuli emitiama ARV, you know, now ama visa yonse, you have to have a 15,000 US deposit pakupoka visa kuisa kwa America nangu title didianganda. Why? Because of utunwa utwawa UPND. And the same praise singers, when I posted about Dangote, they are like, hey, I'm a plant here kwa Dangote. They produce their own power. Yes, but even if the plants of Dangote produce their own power, there are Zambian employees who work there who are affected. You know? The employees are affected. Maybe they go to work late. maybe they come kunchitokula charging phone, we have no power. Yeah? And even the businesses which are associated businesses, abale bombana Dangote, they are affected with the power. You know? So you praise singers, but when you mule don't kanya beyond, you cannot be ever what's the word that I can say? It's like praise singers cannot be corrected. They don't listen from us to every day. Paka nomba, why some kumieva ni Dangote omwini. And the Dangote adi bebera pufe because tetia tine nankan. Tetawa tine ba HH. He's a billionaire, he's the richest man in Africa, and his money is clean. And the praise singers, they attacked me. By HH ni wa bossy. Dangote is nothing. Natkwena. Ba praise singer ngakwali babantu abamuntu no mungulu ni ba praise singer. Dangote is nothing. Dangote is nothing. Really? I'm wondering. So, Emma problems zero to repitamo. Praise singers and their mouth, they have no tawakwata filter. They don't respect anyone. They don't take advice, you know. They don't take advice, and they are just they protect HH like HH cannot make a mistake. But HH has made a lot of mistakes in the 4 years that they have governed this country. UPND, they have made a lot of mistakes. Tell me the money Lucifer. And he has never apologized up to now. But what Dangote, huh? And we are praising Ambokula. Dangote came because he wants to do business in Zambia. No. Dangote has businesses in Zambia even before HH became president. He had already established businesses in Zambia. But me, I think the coming of Dangote, he came to see for himself what is really happening. Dangote to see for himself the impact of load shedding. Because in his speech, that was his main point that he talked about. Load shedding, yes, his companies produce their own power, but you know, maybe he wants to invest in other sectors, or the thing is his employees are affected. The man has businesses all over Africa. He came to see why them kuimwenda no kubebera po. Balepta mumushi muri blackout. Elo ba praising ai mambo kula mule tukana Dangote. At HH ni boss. Okay. It is unfortunate. Really, really unfortunate what happens. How you praise singers. You go at any length to protect by HH, even putting the country at risk. Already no more to the United States. She let me because of we praising and no tunwa twenu. Mweba lengama era viva puture. Ni mweba lengaba ba kudia ku embassy kudia. Pakupoka visa nomba lusengo lwambwa. You cannot even dream of going to the US embassy and getting a tourist visa. Mulandu wa imwe ba praising. Nomba mwatwala nombe chibere shukuri Dangote. So, area shiri. That's the story, guys. But you know, we are here, we are just saying, for me, I've chosen to root for Makebi, and people should respect that. Chapwa. Na imoba mule supporter, support whom you want to support. So the next chapter is after the convention. We pick it up from there. So apanomba, everyone just support your candidate. Chapwa. No need to scandalize my name. Why should you scandalize my name? Because I've chosen to support Makebi. Why? Why should you threaten Makebi Akachimon? You are not God. Eh? Tamuni baresa. Ngani plan ya kwaresa. And I think it is his plan. Makebi ama numbers ya kutaya rebepa. Makebi's numbers are up there. They are skyrocketing. Right now on Facebook, within less than a month, he almost has 60,000 followers. Alipali 58. Makebi's followers are Facebook, within a month, he's almost at 60K followers. So just promote their pages. You know, let's just promote our people. Chapa. We promote our people. And then the other thing I want to talk about is I posted, there's a picture that circulates online, Iyaba HH, and people were writing in the comments, hey, you are body shaming. I am not body shaming anyone. I am not the one who took that picture Iyaba HH pa social media. And it's not a good picture. We all have bad pictures. But don't put words in my mouth like, I just posted a picture which by HH Tabade Monica we know at I'm body shaming him. How dare you try to incriminate me? But praising amule ichema. Eh? So in my HH, all his pictures are picture perfect. No. We all have pictures there. It's not a picture perfect picture. Picture perfect picture. So I don't know where this is coming from. People writing on my page, I'm body shaming HH. Am I the photographer who took picture there by HH? I'm body shaming him? No, I'm not. So it's not right that you can start accusing me that I'm body shaming HH because a picture we know. Mwaishwa. Imamuleta abantu ama names. You are name calling people. You are just, you mock people for nothing. We don't say anything. Eh? You mock people, we don't say anything. No, but to post a picture, you start attacking people posting a picture that you are body shaming him. Mule chindi kabawiso. Okay, when a praise singer, let's be real. The fact is, in life, nobody is perfect. If you're in yes, ile picture aba HH circulate. Tene wa ikopere. Aba ikopere ba photographer. So don't come here and start telling me I'm body shaming somebody over a picture. You copy the picture. Yeah, you are always mocking other people. We don't say nothing. You by praising, you are the champions. You are the champions of mocking people. Mula moki nabantu. You live, you thrive on mocking people. Makebi mulamu mockinga, ba Esther Lungu mulaba mockinga, ba Lungu you have been mocking him muchitumbi. You mock Esther Lungu in death. I mean Edgar Lungu. You have been mocking Edgar Lungu in death. You mock the widow. But if to post a picture ba HH tabale moneka bwino at you were body shaming. The one who nipi, how can you body shame umuntu efyo aba? Eh? Efyo aba we muntu na ino nena alikwata matobonga na alikwata whatever. Efyo naba, but stop putting words in our mouth. And be fair. You know? Eri ashiri mwebena Zambi. But Makebi Zulu is one for me. I will be campaigning for Makebi. If you want to join me, join me. I'm in another country because you know why? I am here because Mozambique people can't talk. So the Zambian people said, Mule tulandira ko imoko ko mwaba. That's why I talk. Mozambique my later side below. And I am politically correct. I have no crime. Shapanga pomlanduli once. Yeah, so area she mwebena Zambia. We hope PF can go to a convention and, you know, numbers don't lie. So, nima kebi mwebantu. Ipintu nima kebi. Vale Amwandini, Dedan is Makebi is a chosen one. Eventually, whomever will be victorious, they have to unite. Once you win, makachita unite. Wakesepamo and make one alliance for opposition. Yep. Hi, my daughter of Zion. I know. Request to join again. So naikosa mwe bantu bakwaresa. Thank you, Amika, Mulishani, co-house Chingola. How is Chingola? Imwena imwe. But HH bali more position 20 years but we should be quiet after 4 years. HH never shut up for 20 years. Paliwa mwabalelanda tuleki yokulanda. But HH was in opposition for 20 years. So why should we shut up? Hi, Bamwemba. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, Queen, and greetings to everyone here. And it's always a happy new MZ8 to some of us. To some of us, MZ8 is a prayer answered.
Mm-hmm.
I would just love to talk about a few things as per today. First of all, I would love to thank God for Him giving us a person who's so courageous like you. I wish if we had people like you, 10 of them in this country, Zambia couldn't have been the same. We are in a country where a lot of people are putting on fake jackets, putting on fake faces. They will speak just trying to enrich themselves, trying to make themselves rich, trying to please the politicians because they're feeding their families, while it's forgetting the big number of Zambians who are languishing, sleeping without food. Today, if you are in Zambia, you'll be shocked seeing what is happening in Zambia when I see people not talking about it and decide to be so quiet and support this, what is happening. It's a shock, a very shock. Go to Northwestern Province. Northwestern Province is a stronghold for this part, a stronghold for the government. A number of things happened with the, that's where they killed the man from PF. Now, go and see how Northwestern is. You'll be shocked. You'll be shocked. Mushindamo has nothing to show about. Nothing to show about. No roads. You can't even tell whether it's a district or what. Nothing. The road that goes from Solwezi going to Mwinilunga, a pathetic road. Then you would wonder, if these people keep on praising, when are we going to be standing for the truth for once in Zambia? For when are we going to stand? When are we going to forget about names and do what is right? It's not about names. It's not about where we come from. We are all one Zambia and one nation. What is wrong still remains wrong. It's high time we stand and speak for what is the truth. For me, I feel MZ8 seems to be so neutral. And for me, he's the right person. I wouldn't want to talk about other contestants, but with what I've observed so far, MZ is neutral. A lot of people that are standing in today wants to contest as the president in the party. Of course, let them do what they're doing. But if we are to talk about them, it's so shameful because some of them they even contributed to the failure of PF in 2021. And today they're coming out, what are they trying to tell us? Anyway, I don't want to talk about them. But today, if we ask the party today, the Reds, can they show us what they've done? Just one thing. PF today is proud, very proud, because they will show you, if you ask them fish much, they will show you, we did this, we did that, we did this, we did that. Apart from insults, apart from humiliations, apart from insulting even the person who's no longer a person who's in the corps today, what else have they done? Today they are complaining about what happened in Chingola. Queen Pumi, you know, when you find a person, you as an elderly person, find a child insulting an elderly person, a fellow elderly person, stop them. If you don't stop them, what they will do to you to even be worse. So, because of ignoring bad things that have been happening in the country, we are seeing these things happening. And we are about to see even worse because we are not stopping and supporting this. Look what some of Dangote came here. What are these people saying? Look what the comments are passing against Dangote. Honestly, a person like Dangote, can you say such kind of things? Today, Zimbabwe is celebrating. If Dangote says, okay, how many people are going to suffer in Zambia? Is it his people who suffer? What kind of a country are we turning into? It's high time that we must man up and say the truth. The truth must be said. Let's forget about where we come from, where I belong to. We are all one Zambia, one nation. Thank you so much, Queen Pomi.
Thank you so much. Yeah, so yeah, guys, in you, it's a future. The future is us. Let's just gravitate together, people of the right mind, those of us who want to see a better Zambia. Somebody said that Blaze is advocating for my KB. It's good. Even if all the big names, people with big pages, they are advocating for other people, it's okay. But you know what matters is the voters. They can take Bonsi Abantu Babaripira to advocate for certain people or the people with huge followers. Kuti Baba Senda Babaripira to advocate for certain people. But what matters is the voters to look at a man who can represent them and build a better Zambia. And right now, that man is Makebi. You know, we want a man who's preaching unity. You know, look at Makebi, what he has been saying ever since he came. He has not attacked any fellow politician, no. But all these politicians we see, they are attacking other politicians. No. You go on a podium, speak your message about what you want, a unifying message. And Makebi is a person who's speaking a unifying message. That's why me personally, I want Makebi because he's preaching a message of unity. Mamona, Opo Aisha, Makebi has not attacked anyone. Makebi has not been on a podium to rubbish anyone. Eh? But the current president, he's rubbishing everyone, including the praise singers, to the extent of rubbishing Dangote. Kwena ba praise singer, mukafamule chula. That's why some people, they will never get out of poverty because they bring a curse on themselves. A person like Dangote, ewa kuchita rubbish, somebody who can finish your problems overnight. Overnight, ulia Dangote kuti atupushisha ma problems yesu overnight. It's like munganda mwaisa beni. Abakwe bati kuti bamiafuirisha kore iwabana bobe bambo kutuka uli omweni. Do you think that visitor will help you? He's like an angel. Because Dangote has businesses all over African countries. He is there. But in his busy schedule, asala pokwisa ku Zambia. You know? It's like the angel of good blessing came to visit Zambia to see how he can help us. But what happens? This UPND, bambo kutukana Dangote, and they are not reprimanded. Chimona panganda ino mweni ya isabana bandi bambo kutukana umweni. Ine shilandi depona ngufi. Monishi, ninebo neo batumine bali abano kutukana ulia mundu. Although ine nintala chilelanda na ngufi monshimu tukiri omuntu. But umweni ngaisa munganda mumwandi abana bandi bambo kutukana uli omweni pa social media. Eh? My left-handed men and women in my political party start disrespecting Dangote, and I don't say anything. I am part of it. If I feel for Turelanda, when I'm going to slay queen or whatever, what you say about me can't define me because I've never been a slay queen and I'll never be one. And whether you call me a slay queen or whatnot, it won't end load shedding. Nangumwise panomulande amarabisha yari yonse. Ama light kaya ise. Insalata ya premu Zambia because watukana Queen Pumi. In fact, what will happen to you is wairetera bad luck kuriwe. You have brought yourself bad luck and bad karma. If you have life yo. So even if you insult me, even if I'm a slave queen, so what? Is that your problem? Ngarinebo say queen chap pashan. I don't know what you do in your personal life. Now, this chef you chita you. The minute when we was slay king kumbai. Right, I'm not slay queen. Do I know what you do in your private life? You don't know what I do in my private life. Maybe you are a slay king. I don't know. Nimbiniwe wa John sorry obari katwish. But we are not here to talk about what you do in your private life or what I do in my private life. Yeah. So, issue about Dangote again is typical of UPND. This is how they are. It's like Balabatuma. The powers that be send these people to disrespect people, and they are quiet because they never condemn it. Alec Banda ni Lucifer, dinanywa watapo condemn. Dangote takwata mano, bonse bali mute, so nabatemo. But Dangote aishire mukuchita, mukushining shefile chika Muzambia. He could have been anywhere and anywhere in the continent, in the world, not only in Africa. Dangote could have been anywhere, but he chose to come to Zambia. Dangote could have been anywhere, but ali Muzambia. Eo aisa Muzambia bamutukana na masere. Atawakwata amano. Iwe muntu walembele GCE in retirement at 68 years old. Ero walembele GCE. If abantu batemwa maskulu pali 68 kula alemba ma doctorate. When you reach 68 years, you're supposed to need higher education. Nombo muntu ale chitenji. Nisho muntu pakutiese mkulemba GCE. Mupa at 68 years of age. Nishale chitenshero ali 16 years. Inena lembele GCE when I was, I think 15 or 16 and a half. That's when I wrote my GCE. No, but if umuntu esa mkulemba GCE pa 68, ale chitenshi all these years. Ero ese mkutukana umuntu Dangote ulia. Kwena. It went of changing it. In fact, I am bila Mozambique. It's throughout Africa. UPND cannot stop if it is because this change is throughout Africa. They cannot stop it. Tanzania oko banabaleka fyo kushita report. But people are still protesting. There is no peace ku Tanzania. There is still no peace in Tanzania. So Tim Makebi MZ, the next Republican president. I feel it in my spirit, guys. I feel it. I feel Tim Makebi, the next Republican president. Muzimu Waba ECL will see him through. The spirit of ECL will see Makebi through. The next Republican president. You claim it, guys. Incoming president, MZ8. Let's claim it. Where is Banani Batupepe Sherero? Elia, daughter of Zion, where are you? I need prayers, Panoka. To Pepe New Republic, we have to claim it. We need to pray for our new Republican, incoming Republican presidents. We need to pray and for protection of Makebi, no weapon prospered form against Makebi shall prosper. Incoming president ni Makebi. MZ8, yes, he's the one. Muzibiret. Hi, Mama Tandy, where are we? Our very own scribe. Our Nakashiban Shindo, the woman with the pen, power in the pen. Flowers to you, kudu, salute, Mama Tandiwe. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing. Let your work speak for you. MZ8, the incoming presidents. We are proclaiming it today. Even if when you doom they don't believe in democracy, they came to power through democracy. So they have to respect it. Mwaishiba. Tetua Isa, you came to power through democracy. Number we carried it when you have failed to deliver. Paka Dangote Isa kweberapo. I think Dangote ari monachiria chi fake report chab at Zambia is growing at 5.6%. Dangote must have seen the fake report that Zambia is growing at 5.6%. Maybe the point. I'm a right takwa number economy kulashan. Eh? Baby, Dangote told them off. Kind of a party economy they could. Economy they could, but I'm a light takwa. Eh? How can the economy grow when this SME mwalipaya? Small scale industries, muitachan. Small scale miners, small scale industries, one sefiari watakwaba malait. I'm a team in the Bubu, Team Makebizulu, incoming, new. Imagine, he has no brains in Alemba GCE Munanikani at 68 years of age. Kwata 6 points. How can he? What if you remember grade GCE? Erowali 17 years old. Erowali remember GCE at 68 years old. Muretirement. Kwata 6 points. Anyway, I rest my case. Nkani Zibik. Uko kwata 6 points at 68 years of age. Na inepano shafika kuna kuli 68 you go. I can't have 6 points. That's imagine 68 years umuntu mada dimension territory. Era chari kwata 6 points. Even biologically yakana. Okay, if we were to do the biologically, if you're brainy muntu, when you reach 50 years of age, your brain cells start shrinking. But they say that, you know, if you continue like you are active, you know, and certain things that they do, the brain cells regenerate. If you read a lot and do certain things, which can help regeneration of the brain cells, you can keep going. But scientifically, at 50 years of age, your brain cells start shrinking unless you do activities that help in regenerating your brain cells, so that you keep away dimension and disease that come with age. So now how can a 68-year-old ukuyalemba grade 12 aisa pasa 6 points mwebantu bakwalesa including our examination council, they should disqualify him on age. Like, really? Kukwata fish paper, abali alipira bushesha kushita. Chakushita bushe. Yeah, out to us, Zambia. Fiance my shortcut. Now you see why we are going nowhere. You see why if in Fialipena. A 68-year-old in Gaputia quarter 6 points. You see now how Mwaishwa money speaks, ka Mozambia fiance limpiafi. I rest my case. Join in, Tamule join and alaya. Na like said ni Friday anyway no takuni kulala twakulala ndati yash ni Friday lero. Hakuna kulala. Yeah, but Gwendolyn, how are you? Mao Sampa for president. Yes, promote your Mao Sampa. A democracy. Everyone promote your candidate. But you know, I can't start fighting you because you are promoting Mao Sampa. It doesn't work like that. But proudly Zambian, ile kanok bishta ad. Watch temingara tona foot. Let me try again. Let me try to add you, but proudly Zambian. Akuna kulala. Tukala bafye pano every day singing Tim McCabe, the next Republican president. We are a great thinker. We are just here to promote our candidate, and our candidate is Makebi Zulu. So that's why we are here. We are just here to promote our candidate. So all of you, isule ni ama page mwambi okucha promote ama candidates ibenu. Instead ukwe chimule shout aba nenu abale promoting ama candidate yawo. Open your isule ni ama platform pa TikTok. You can open a TikTok page, TikTok account, open a Facebook page and promote your candidates. Hi, Don Oscar.
Hello, President Queen Pumi. How are you?
PQP is fine. How are you? Happy Friday.
You got a glass of wine.
Wine is too early, Kuno. It's in the morning.
That's milk. That's milk. That's
Ini super juice on the way.
That's juice time for babies na papa.
No chelo kabidi Kuno. No manga tuamba ma wine. No ishtata bulai.
Okay.
Twala yamba tequila shots. Sky today celebrate our days about MZ8 incoming president. Twakula no tequila shots pano. Very soon tukala no tequila shots.
So wonderful. How are you?
I'm good. I'm in a happy mood. You know, it's just I'm in a happy mood. It's a Friday, and you know, we have the candidate. They were saying there's no opposition.
Yeah.
They were saying there's no opposition. So now that they're all jittery, I'm like, this is the one now because won't say napakaba. Everyone is jittery. Eh?
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So
wonderful.
because they are jittery, I'm like, this is the candidate. See,
Yes,
he's rocking the horns. The bees, the wasps are all over. Because the candidate is there.
Yes.
Do you hear them saying there is no opposition now? Opo Aishira Make.
No.
Eh?
No.
That there is no opposition. Opo Aishira Make.
No. Indeed. You might touch the screen. I'm a penny up to Mbeko 50,000 Kena imwe. Ana nice and up with an English pine. So I'm not cheap. Na papa.
We are humbled, but the real Donoska. My father himself in the view naka. Looking in the real deal is here.
The real pew. That's us. The real pew. That's us.
The OG of politics.
We love our country and we are not going to leave our country to any tyranny. No. I love that pastor from which is this congregation? How can they remember this congregation? How do you call it?
Seventh Day.
SDA.
Seventh Day, yeah.
Yes. From the SDA, that pastor, that prophet, that one is a true prophet. The pastor from the Seventh Day who spoke to President Hakainde Hichilema and he said, and I quote, Your Excellency, we fought independence and to achieve the multi-party democracy, there was a lot of sacrifice.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of sacrifice to reach the multi-party democracy. That was 1964 going up to 1990. 1991, those who don't love history, I love my history myself. History is my passion. I don't want to forget. So 1991, what happened? Now let me tell you, 1991, well, 1990, there were complaints because Dr. Kenneth Kaunda was showing some signs of old age. It's just natural. Not that Dr. Kaunda now became a bad person. No, he was growing. He had already ruled the country for 27 years. So what happened was, abantu ambo kulanda wakateka wakaunda. Awo fiachila lekeni. Please, can you let go of your authority? Let go of your authority. Orono baba ntupale wale lande fyo bakaunda bali sakana. Okay, fiafine balanda ati power is sweet. Chirubewa ishite zala. Chirubana yena olwambo. Chirubo olwambo lwakwe. Kwisazala ati our power is sweet. Ukwisa 12. But then power is sweet. Na wanani kana na waisi obasala ndapati. Wewa alagawa panya. Alagalano kuna karakari wa makaranga. Wasa komanda wantu komanda wa soja. Sit down, my carapage. Keep quiet, my carapage. Alakum for win. So number Abantu Balanda, Dr. Kaunda, I think it's too much. Why can't you let go of the power? And their call went now this position where Dr. Kaunda tried to fight and to go ahead until the Zambian people, they had to show him that it was just too much. it was time for Dr. Kaunda to leave office. The people did not despise Dr. Kaunda, but they said it was just too much. 27 years, am I correct, Wapomoro? 27 years of leadership. So the people, they said, well, it was just too much. Why can't you now let go of and allow other people to rule the country? But, by the way, let me emphasize this point. We were just in a one-party system. So, Dr. Kaunda, was he a dictator? No, he wasn't a dictator. He was a president of a one-party system. So Tatwamwewati are the dictator because I am the president of a one-party system. One-party participatory
participatory democracy.
Yes.
Yeah.
One-party participatory democracy. Yes, they called it a democracy. It was not a dictatorship. It's very, history is very important. It was one-party participatory. Kaunda was very clever. I said that it was participatory democracy, not tyranny, not dictatorship. Kaunda Alikana, I'm not a dictator.
And he wasn't. Remember, Alesumi Nangatwa Idishanya, Ubunga Bwadula, Aleta Komakuponi, Ngatwa Air Force, and Ngatwa strike, he was civil service, in Gawachita strike, Avalundi Empia. He was a listening president.
Very true. Very true. This was happening. So Bakaunda Nangwalanda, nobody never Jawe. Kaunda let to by
by vigilantes.
And vigilantes. Number one, I was very young in the age of Kaunda, but nobody came at our home. This is a witness. I'm going to say, whenever by TikTok, Nangupa Facebook, Nangupa YouTube, we are saying this. We were there. We were there. So what was happening was, Baleranda Chale met by air. If it about it's a question that you have to ask yourself a question. But how come some other people, citizens, former cooperative, Tabatu Mishepo by air and Pamanda Pamus? Why they were not lifting us by air? Which means that went dictatorial tendency. Here to Achisam for Grivalava Southern Province Minister Atiba Mweshan Wananya. Can you give me the name of that minister? I said something they are saying that it might be a Wemgwa minister and things like that. Poor minister. But I share that colorism now is come back in Zambia in the UPND. So, Barama when the colorism come back. Talilanda Kaundesh, Kaunda Taliland. He has never mentioned such a thing in his head. Barela, the Fetualand that Kaunda requested, whatever by air.
By vigilante.
By vigilantes, Fetualand that Kaunda requested by vigilantes, but Kaunda win if Kaunda. Tale chapo threaten Avantati Shan. About chapo threaten. Let me confess here. Pantifato at the most truth. Bapumuros to Beko. Madam Pumuro, you went more president. Why be younger? It's fine. You still remain the president.
Yes. Yeah.
Well, this is history. If I said that, now one million Shimura Chabinga, young PF. Chabinga, president. President of PF Numbi. So you still remain the president of that party.
Yes.
You still remain a president of that party.
Chimona stepmother, bushe stepmother ngapo ke chupo kuri ba wisoni shalu kanoko.
Wetu akana. Sono babu chaishite mukubati. Balia mpaka bakaunda babeba kubashukuru bantu awo tusheni ko bakana mu 1990 fyamba maplans abantu bakana bina Zambia bayishanya. They were complaining until 1991 alavane is it 1991? Am I correct? 1991 or 1996?
1990.
Yeah, number 1991. 1991 abantu bakalimba kwasa wana riots. Kuru sana kuri katuishi kumbia ma provinces but kukitwe alishupa olonomba kwa wano kuzampa malisho kuzampa kwali amashopo bale itati atishani shingo enie no not niek atishani kwali amashopo bale itati
ZCBC ni
ZCBC beautiful. Nishapata kwali amashopo kukulia kopa beuta kwali amashopo yambi. So zesi ngawa haingira mozesi munina tu ka aircon fidia ukumfa kwacho lipo.
Na nieki. Yeah.
Nieki mami. Tuwale umfati tulikubulaya. Tuwaingia mozesi bisi wa kwete kampia kanono. Na alizaba nefu yale ma values ya kwacho by that time. Na chimieva. Twaingira muzeze bisi ukweta kampia kyaka nono kuyashita tisho. Tisho. Wafumano.
I remember. You know that time while Yama riots, I lived in Nkana East. Tuale Kalamu, Nkana East, quite but Kalungwishi Road. So Kalungwishi are running a parallel from the Kitwe Dollar Road. So, ero vale chitaluti, vale pitapanganda pamis na basenda ama TV. Aba fumina kuda kwa mulenga, you know, kuda ikwali wama kombonia, yaya bakudia. CPC village kwali wama kombonia, yaya bakudia. So, ero vale chitaluti, my street is Kalungwishi Street, omo tuwale kala. So, twice I come again. So, tuwale tambira fyepa gate, tuwale tamba, na basenda ama TV looted.
Yeah, it was very bad. That time was very bad. But then, this is very interesting.
At Moisen, Valandas even Moisen stores.
Yes, Moisen stores. Thank you. Moisen stores. Quality, ule businessman, ule building yote wakuishatishani ulati. Pali ule wapangile, mwewa kitu wako. You can remember, ile building, te wakuisha. They were constructing that building. That was the time. They were constructing that building. So, we went to Padia to the primary school. So, number. Alakwali imwe. Alo montonga fulwa. Inende miebo. Montonga fulwa.
Umuntu mubi.
Time yatwaliko efu kwali ba red parade. But to be never red parade wapumulo. Katushi mwenga wali Mozambia mwenga mwali ku UK.
I was there, my Don Oscar. Born and raised in a Copper Belt, Kitwe. That's why they can't do nothing to me. I'm like, okay, been there, done that. I am hardcore kubuchi kunya. You know what I mean? Three Mabuchi girls. Wait, I was born in Mazabuka, but I came to my parents in one Zambia, one nation.
Those people, before the time the time
yeah, but now for Mazabuka at 4 years. I came to Copper Belt at 4 years old.
For us, we are considering them innocent.
Yeah.
They were innocent.
But spectators. You know, they are spectators. If when me, I was born in Mazabuka, but since 4 years old, I was Kalurushi, Nambire School pa Kalurushi Primary. Ero Naisa is grade 2 until grade 7, Pakitwe Primary.
You went tap the screen, you went tap the screen, tap so tap the tap for enjoy. You went tap the screen. You got the stores. Tap the screen.
To my pele history. Eh?
To my pele history. Go to a fuma. Tap the screen first. Yes, thank you so much. Tap the screen. Pele, support you, this woman. This woman has been there. This Umuros Tumbeko is one of the powerful Zambian ladies I know myself. This woman.
My dad was a politician, that's why.
I hope your dad was not a cutter.
Oh, Baba KK. My dad was a vigilante. You can't say KK's name. Kuku in by air. Baba vigilante Papa KK Watata. Vigilante Baba KK Watata. Eh? Don't mess with KK, you know what I mean? You know?
Yes.
He was like, this KK is the man. So Munganda to Akuri Fifia Kobati, Takuri Kulanda, anything about KK, Nishua Barakulopola.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, correct.
Yeah, so guys, we have a political history. Like for me, it's in my DNA. Politics are in my DNA. Let me tell them a little bit about myself. Politics are in my DNA. My dad was a politician.
Culture was beautiful today.
Yeah.
We were interacting with people. How we used to enjoy ourselves. Those days. The beauty. It was beautiful. I have to confess. The narrative, it was on TikTok. I initiated this program, and the people came out, and they were telling their stories of Pomolo. If it were mango, if it were mugimba kandolo mumbanga. It was beautiful. So that's why I've come here now to say, this is what is it. Even political wise, let's talk about what happened. About what's Africa, Papa Kobati. No Alanda at yo seditious. Yo Shanuk. If you are seditious, if you fear no, keep it to yourselves. If we are free, we want to speak. We want to make Mary. We want to make Mary.
Zambia Congo. Zambia Congo.
Yes.
Zambia Zaire.
Kakapu kamokeni akaifi. Omumuliti. Tamuli wine. Omuliti. So kakapu akene kwale bukunwamo mwana oyinena nwamo uyanwamo naumbi anwamo twalenu abantu 5 6 natwikala twanwamo muri kakapu kamokeni. So nomba imamwena Zambia kuti twaisa chinja shani lelo ukuchinja so as if we are enemies. Zambians are beautiful people. And that's what I know. That's why people tell me here, when they look at me, they ask me a question. You might say tap screen. When
Power tap. Incoming president. Tap new. Lembeni new for my Kebi Zulu. Lembeni new.
Yes.
New for my Kebi, guys. Incoming.
Let's buy it. New for my Kebi Zulu. New for Saruchirufia.
Remember Saruchirufia, honestly. Well. Anyway, it's democracy. Nami Suminisha. It's our democracy, so it's your right to support Chitalu Chilufya. Me, I am Team Magebi Ilelanga.
You understand the point, you get the point.
Yeah.
That's the point. Competition. So number to aware to achieve. So number by that time it was beautiful. It was lovely. The competition, the freedoms. Ngawalanda tiwe, imwe mulia bakolwe, imwe mulia imbeba.
You know, and I remember like aba Eastern twalebeba chimwemu ati mukunja tunyamatulia mafupa aba 6 koloko twalebeba chimwena imwe aba 6 koloko tujibabiri na banzoro peuru abana boba hopani.
Yes.
Aba Southern Province twalebeba ati abana boba fanta mupati yonse ndi anda fanta mupati. No, but you can't say it in the under fanta mupati ni hate speech.
Net speech. This is what is wrong now. And this is why I continue saying, but President Akainde Chilema, okay, Valanda T. I am a listening president. So, if President Akainde Chilema is a listening president, I'll continue repeating on this point. Your Excellency, if you listen to the Zambian people, the Zambian people are listening and they are speaking and they're saying cybercrime was a wrong bill. And for the first time in the Zambian political history, we are now having citizens saying, please don't mention my name. My identity is anonymous. It has never happened. But President Akainde Chilema, it has never happened. When people say, I am anonymous, it's very sad. And it doesn't happen even here. I'm here in Italy. It doesn't happen. But President Akainde Chilema, it does not happen. People identifying themselves to anonymous when they have a name and a surname. When journalism entails that you have to find out the identity of the caller, who's the one who is participating on your program. So a journalist ethically talks to the caller to say, sir, what's your name?
Anonymous are criminals. If you're committing a crime, you can be like anonymous. Yeah?
Yes. So anonymous is a criminal. Now, can we say that Zambians has all become criminals?
Yes. So we are saying that these people, Zambians, by virtue of being a Zambian, if you speak against the government, you're a criminal. Because the anonymous people are people who are trying to commit a crime and they don't want their identity to be known. No, but how can you just say you want to talk about Bill 7, you can't identify yourself? You are anonymous to talk about Bill 7. You are anonymous to talk about the president. For example, that picture, there is a viral picture which is a close-up of the president's face. So me just posting that picture of a close-up of the president's face, I'm being attacked. I'm body shaming. How can I body shame picture? You want
just like me, my dear sister Pomolo, if they can make a screenshot of me and they post me on the social network, this is myself. This is what I am. The way you can see me, if I have dimples, if I have any scar face, if I have anything, that's my identity. There's nothing like You don't have to invent Don Oscar a different one. This is me. That's why I come. Myself, I come on a platform to say, it's only people. You know me. This is me. There's nothing I'm going to hide, you gentlemen. I love my country. I love my country. Ah, well, yes. But MP Shan, look at your Bill 7. You are right, my brother. We are going to talk about the Bill 7. The Bill 7, but Pumulo, Bill 7. But allow me to divert the attention now. The gentleman on the platform is saying, no Bill 7, MPK. That's the identity of this gentleman. He says it's MPK and not to be fair. But MPK, no to Bill 7, my dear, I'm also no to Bill 7. And on that one, I've no hesitation. And I don't hide myself. I advocate for a no to Bill 7. Why? Why? Because it is not a people-driven bill amendment. Just that one. And we have just said, can they postpone it? Whoever is going to win the elections in 2026, if we are serious with the bill amendment, we will begin it in 2027. The whole country will begin the amendment of the Constitution in 2027. So as things happen now, we don't want the bill to be touched 6 months before elections. Imwe bantu nangu tetwa kuskulu. Awe nangu tapabasuswa. Mwe bantu nangu tapasuswa. 6 months the drug elections that we change a bill, we change the constitution. Awe ine nakana here categorically and I say no to Bill 7.
And the Luapula chiefs have said no. Luapula chiefs said no. So we thank all the Luapula chiefs for saying no.
And the law system of Zambia, the Catholic bishops, Vaticana, not to Bill 7. Okay, apatwakulala ndapakubati iyi video eyo ikashala mu history nga mwaisa yapwiro muliro pamakasa ilenje salanda nali niemere. So ikashala pa social media inena landati no to Bill 7. Bakavindele bana bakalamba bari bakavindele we respect bakavindele bakalamba bakote kavindele mukote techa landa bari Bill 7 yaba iseo tifwe ike kata ifufwe ba itifwe inani shiri mkotenga bakavindele bakalamba, and I respect Kavindele. Whatever he has done in the past, I respect him. I can never insult. I don't insult anybody. Abakalamba bonse babano kuchindika. I respect Bakavindele. Nomba Bakavindele te tibalando kweba ti. Iyo nomba tuchinje president akwate 7 years. Bakavindele awe twakana. Maosa Michael Chilufya Sata. Abombe 3 years. Bakavindele Monen 3 years. Ukuchinje chalo. Michael Chilufya Sata. Bakavindele muli 3 years. Akula ma roads, ama bridges, nama hospitals. Michael Chilufya Sata. Muli 3 years Bakavindele. Ima mulefua 7. Yaishi mulefua ya kukule vintu nangu ya kuchita ubufuntungu nangu ya kuchita movie icha kuchita tisha ni mwedanda mweberati ama deals Bakavindele. Inena ni push a question. I'm asking you a direct question. But Enoch Kavindele, example, miracles in 3 years. Vakavindere, you are asking for 7 years. Why? If you are going to say it's a possibility to develop a country, no, it's not a possibility. America, chava developed, vakwata 4 years, vakavindere, 4 years. Kuyakuma elections. After 4 years, kuyakuma elections. Imamule for 7. 7 years, yeah, dictatorship. Dictatorship. And dictatorship, we hate it and we denounce it. Inebo Catholica. Therefore, I'm not speaking on favor of the Catholic Church, but I'm speaking as a Catholic member. And I say, Vakavindele, 7 years, twakana. We say no. A leader ngafirwa, haka inde chilemanga nafirwa. Let him give opportunity kulibambia abantu. Nawe ni ababa Pumulo Stumbeko. This woman, Pumulo Stumbeko, Vakavindele, tell me, why can't Pumulo Stumbeko read a country which can go for 4 years without electricity and it survives? Why can't this woman lead the country? So Vakavindele Twakana 7 years of proposal and we still propose that your President Twakana. Because America wakwata 4 years. 4. Italy wakwata 5 years. Europe wants wakwata 5 years. Imo Vakavindele Mozambique mukwata 7 years. Where are you coming from? Myself, my position is categorically no to Bill 7 and no to the constitutional amendment. Yakubat President Akwate 7 years. Thank you, Apomor.
Thank you. So, you know, but Kavindela is a disappointment. I think Yababantu Babi Kapama Payro, Vareva Folesha. You know, people like Nevas Mumba and Kavindele, these are old statesmen. And Bafiro Kulolesha party government, Nephew Bachita, only 4 years. Like you look at UPND, what have they done? You know? The typical example is what happened in Chingola. You know, but president used to go to campaign ku Chingola, we shall no longer call you Jerabos, to kamipera ma license, pangenyama cooperative. And fast forward 4 years later, the kids have been deceived. Their dreams shattered. Their minds closed with razor wire and soldiers named Footy. And the kids have just been thrown away to I don't know how they expect the Chingola people to survive. So then what does he want the 7 years for? If within 4 years, he has failed to actually honor the promises he made. So what is he going to do in a 7-year term? If in a 4-year term, Nambamle Monabaka Pokola going Chingola, picking people kwatini nkoko balese ndaba ichokola babika muma police CDF vehicles. Eh? Is this a country we want to? We lie to our children, we are going to do ABCD, and when our children cry for the unfulfilled promises, Mambo kulaba senda kwatini nkoko kulaba longa. I saw one person dragging a fellow youth, you know, somebody in plain clothes who have no business dragging somebody else. So what will happen if you give them 7 years? You'll be dragged out of your homes. They'll be coming to your home and dragging you like a murderers. This is what is coming then as Zambia. The Chingola thing that happened, we are tule papa tule mona fiatie monen ku Chingola fio balechita. But if we give these people a 4 years, 7 years, they will be coming to your home and dragging you. They'll drag me off this line and arrest me for talking against the president. This is what is coming. It's a snippet. You know, when things happen, think beyond. What I saw in Chingola, people being dragged in the streets and women rolling. I hear badi Peter. They paid women kula roll down in the ground, in the mud. I was like, Jesus. Our women were reduced to nothing. Ukula in the dust, asking for an apology from a human being, a fellow human being. Where are we going? If we are subject our women to roll in, those women are not even the stone throwers. The women didn't throw the stones, but for the sake of the children and peace, they reduce them to themselves. Zama women by wesha to nothing. So what kind of a country can we live in? Eh?
It's just wrong. It's wrong. Bapumulo, it's wrong to punish a town. Do you understand? How can you punish a town to say whoever does not say when you is the enemy of the government? You know, this is what we speak because we have gone to places where people like Hitler, Mussolini, they did atrocities. I've been to Auschwitz myself in Poland. I have been to places here in Italy where there's been a narrative of atrocities of Mussolini. And there are certain greetings typical of Mussolini, which now are forbidden in Italy. You can't do such type of greeting because it reminds the people of how they went through, the suffering, the atrocities they went through. So, Zambia, let's not play about these things.
You know, my father, this is a serious thing. If you Chingola, you know, those police vans with police officers and then civilians grabbing other civilians and throwing them in a police van, women rolling over, pleading for forgiveness. In a democracy, for a town which was deceived to say, give us your vote, we are going to change, give you licenses, you own these mines. And to see what is happening in Chingola is frightening. It's this thing that we are seeing unfolding in Chingola is actually frightening. I was talking to someone this morning and I said, you know what? We are having a creation of a monster. It's like monster ile ipangika mule itamba. But we are not paying attention to, we are not realizing that we are creating a monster which is going to swallow us.
Yes, correct. Correct. And that's why I'm not going to feel ashamed. I'm not ashamed. The Zambian people, now you know my face. You know my face. This is myself. I've been there for years. I'm not there to win a contract. I'm there to win an ethical battle. Ethics. Call it ethics. Ethics is means mwawulo omuntu mwamulopola court, but teba police bamulopwere abantu fe bamulopola. We call it evil action. So that one, I'm going to advocate for that one all the time. Mwawula mukamfirwa Madam Esther Lungu. Mwawula mukamfirwa mwamutukensere kwebati nawe ibe kitumbi kya mulume obe. That is morally incorrect and evil. And I'm going to speak and I'll fight against whoever speaks that. Even if it's the president of the Republic of Zambia, even if it's President Hakainde Hichilema, who will say, well, you go and despises the dead body of a former president and despises the widow, that person I will speak against. Because that's my aim. That's our vocation. That is our responsibility. Whatever I'm doing here, I'm here to speak in favor of the widows, in favor of the orphans, in favor of the sick, in favor of the poor people. We speak for them. Because this world, everyone talks about the rich people. They make alliances with the rich people. The church speaks in favor of the poor people. Bamaiko Sata, Bamaiko Chilfesata, Valiranda T. Chiraumo alikwate talanta. Chiraumo alikwate talanta. Italanta de aba Michael Chilfesata, Yati, Nevo. Na kwate talante lia kulandila kwa bantu abakwata kalimba. Well, abantu bakwata kalimba. Akalimba likaliaka abapongoshapa pakuba taulilanda. Atine na kwate talanta ilia kulandila kwa bantu abakwata kalimba. Michael Chilfesata. Nalelo, we will remember Michael Chilfesata because of these words. A great man, a giant man. We will not remember Wakashiwakwa Michael Sata, no. Awakashiwakwe, no. But Michael Sata, we remember Michael Sata. We want to akwa mulungu. Epo tulera panangu twa ilishane vitu alanda twa ilishana tulera ndevinti zishinka ifishinke chakweba ati nero twakawepo nangu nebo nangu ilenga file ba minister balawa kusade province balanja natugusha bakata bala mikunka pamayanda balawa minister nangu bakese panganda yandine bakankonke chirichya bwino nangu bakanjipae chirifya bwino mwebera Zambia imwe mufireka mwashi wakuba ati minister ulia alandiri ati ifye kyalandiri akainde chiremesha kuba ati bukada bwapwa awe twafisha ifwe tulefu bukada butampeko ifyo alandiri ekyo nga tabaka mutampe minister ulia tabaka mutampye. It means that minister President Hakainde Hichilema, they are speaking the same language.
Now Batuma.
If President Hakainde Hichilema is not going to fire and is not going to suspend Nelly Muti, because that minister is a member of parliament. That minister Ngatawaka must suspend on parliament. Sila suspend bini opundu mula umfwa imwe. Bino umpundu ali pa social media uko kasama alanda valeta kesi yakwe mu parliament ati yowalirande kukasamba bali mwise suspend 30 days uyu minister walandira ati kadarizimu nayiwela iye akene president akaende chilema alikene president akaende chilema alikene kadarizimu minister alanda ati kadarizimu nayiwela twawesha ifwe
inciting violence. Inciting violence.
It is inciting violence. Yes. That minister was inciting violence. So, is the President Hakainde Hichilema going to fire that minister? One. Is, second, the police, the Zambia police, going to arrest that minister for inciting violence? Two. Third, if they don't react, you as Zambians, what do you think? Thank you.
4. Mwashaya number 4 ya kwa remote. Kaini mevni MP. The 4th one is to suspend him from parliament. So we are not going to be here in Zambia, this UPND government, to take the country for a ride. Bale tungurule chalo what ni bedroom ya woni private company. Even a private company, they have regulations. Nangufia fina mole sunga, you can't be cruel to animals. The law will come after you for being cruel after animals. So number necho bale kwati lensambu kuchitabe na Zambia. Kwati we are a pest, you know. Like for example, a mosquito who ipaya pant mosquito ngate yakusuma walafwa. That's why we kill mosquitoes, because mosquito is after your life in the malaria. Mamona. But things like an animal, a dog, they are protected. Other animals we coexist. You can't be cruel to a dog, a cat, even a snake. They say share the nankan, the environment. Nanguni spider kunotabepa ya munga ndaba sungunga mwaingira spider bala iwula bai senda bai twala pansi. They don't kill it. But if we are human beings, we are Zambians, we are a democratic country, but what we are seeing in Zambia, we are seeing this monster where this UPND, they don't tolerate anybody who's not UPND. And we have a problem. Okay, wena chingola bali rufyanya. The president wafile bakwato mutima wakwerera. Elo bena chingola, they have a history. Naba president balire kulia mukula yabana kuchingola tukamipele efinefi, and they have been betrayed. You are on mute, Don Oscar. You are on mute.
Sorry. Nderanda chiva namusha pomulo abakuchingola mone ngani kuno ku Europe balaba ishinga tabapere mulando nangufe womo mwe wantu nderanda fechinka mfwe abakuchingula tabalufye mfwe first ngufwe wena kwenu ukula sa president ya mabwe, it's wrong. Mungufwe wena ukula sa president ya mabwe, is wrong. But what happened in Chingola came to be in the context. Yakwebati voucher market muri area eyo abaise baji balayide kwebati aba balayide ni ba president bene bakainde chilema president akainde chilema promised I am not like ECL, who are in Yangasha. When I come to power, I'll give you, friend. And these are the friend. Ati, I want to call you Jela Boss. I'll give you licenses, and you are going to be called small scale miners. And this is what President Akende Chilema told you. The same Wabai Chava Kuchingola. That's what he said. And he complained and he blasted ECL.
I watched that live over Tama promises yoine. Nalitambire. Nalelumba no kulumba to balangiati. You won't be called Jerabos. You'll be called small scale miners.
Yes. Tabakalami tati manjira boza jima mama tuwa kuchangua. Ile nebwaka inde chilema ronomba UECO is a bad person. He causes so me I'm going to give you first of one. These were the ama stages at 1. Tukamela lemesha 2. We'll give you licenses. 3. You will start mining. 1, we will identify you. 2, we will give you a license. 3, we will allow you to mine. President Hakainde Chilema said these words.
And Bapangana cooperatives, they have spent a lot of money forming. Yes, they have spent a lot of money forming cooperatives.
Yes. So number when this happened, Baba Ichibaisa Ishanyati, Bakateka, Mualandina to 1, you are going to identify us. 2nd, you will give us a license. 3rd, you will give us an opportunity to go and dig our minerals. What is happening? Imowa UPND. Nangutapasoswa. Moment wa kwalesa. How can you do that to your people? Nomba mwa watumi na bashirikale kawaroporeni. Kabeka tena. Batwale no kuchifungo. Awe.
And on that note, the president, when he was in opposition, he was telling Lungu, God rest his soul, I don't want to bring Kula Lungu, Lungu, but we have to, because he's a big part of our political situation. So the president told Balungu, if you don't perform, you will be booed, and the booing will increase more and more. So we are here to tell the president and praise singers to say, remind the president. So it was okay for the president to tell Balungu that you will be booed. But then the praise singers are like, okay, bari batobe amabwe. Now, I want to educate you. They are both abuse. They are both violation. They are violence. Ni violence. Ukuchitabu umuntu nokutoba amabwe. Fionse Phoebe. But the president, bale babalungu kwebati bakalami booing more and more when you fail. So he allowed booing umunabo. Now, let me tell Zambia police, naimwe ba praising okwebati. Iyashi kukonka kulole shediashi. You have to look at this case in totality, where the president himself was even advocating for the booing of Lungu, which is a form of abuse. The only difference is the other one is a physical abuse and booing is a verbal abuse. Otherwise, they are both violations. They are both wrong things and should be condemned. But we find a situation where the president, he picks and chooses what to condemn. He was for booing, which he should have condemned, because booing is a verbal abuse. Stoning is a physical abuse. So we are saying here to say, let the president be honorable and speak for the right thing. Go ahead, Wadonoska. Hello?
Yeah, you are correct. You just said things that
I'll call you Ngana, please.
they have to go ahead and speak the truth.
Oh, okay.
The truth is
All
going
right.
to let this country
I'll call you. We'll
the
talk.
truth.
All right, thanks.
Echiwa mafia abantu nga balande shinka nga mwanje bati bampombo you have made a mistake ala chirawa mwanjeba nala umfaine kwa batiao chachi nefu balanda abantu asinapanga mistake mwanjeba bapombo mwapanga mistake nomba ififile chitika mushalo cha Zambia tafiweme ati no ulisha aliko akabamo ati nalikwebere tabulwapo omweo wa muntu waba mukutwi kutu ukumfwa umfweni muma politician. Listen to the people. When people are crying mweyakuli ati twalire abasoja kuchi ngoloko okuba ati aba kuchi ngolo balitumba sana beralanda.
But the story of Chingola is the entire country where there is a mine. We are even lucky Chingola takwali ama bullets. What happened in Mufumbwe? There was a Mufumbwe massacre. So this story of Chingola is not isolated. In fact, the Chingola story is even mild compared to Mufumbwe, where we lost lives. There is a mine.
They have needed. And in Mufumbe, they hit the number of lives that we lost.
Remember, in the Chingola also, they are still mourning those people who were buried alive in a mine. Chingola is a hot Kuriama problems. Kuria. Who are buried alive in Chingola, whom we don't even talk about. We carry on business like normal. There are bodies rotting down there, buried alive in Chingola.
You are right.
It is a deep story in Chingola over there.
So thing is so leader. President Akainde, my friend, I was going to advise you myself. I was going to say, stop all these people being aggressive. Engage the Chingola people. Engage and listen to them. Don't talk. Stop talking. Listen to them. Listen. Let them speak. And you listen. Not to Kuranda. Yo, not to what they finchi, not to listen to the people. Umfweni abantu fuwarelanda, umfweni no kutwiku. Omweo wa muntu abamukutu omweo te life iwose tukafwa na inenkafwa nombo omweo it's the soul it means after I died you don't kafwa ine. What's going to happen to my life that is what we call the soul. So tula abakalamba besu muntambi abakalamba balelanda ti umweo wa muntu waba mukutwe people. Ofuba mulupwa umulume tonfo mukashi. Omukashi tonfo mulume. Abana tabonfo kulira kwaba fyashi babo. Aba fyashi tabonfo kulira kwabana. Iyo family yo yala ona kaimwe mule umfwa. Iyo family yala ona ika. Destroyed. Because takwava ukumfo esha. Muchi Latini, muchi Hebrew, narami ewe, muchi Duranda. Shema Israel. Shema ascolta. Listen Israel. Shema Israel. Adonai Elohim, Adonai Ehad. Shema Israel. Listen Israel. The Lord your God is the only God. Shema Israel. Adonai Elohim, Adonai Ehad. Ichi Hebrew. Songa twarande fyo baliranda ti. Imwe mwebana wakwa Israel. Mwebantu wakwa Israel. Umfweni. Nama tuyenu. Muletesha imwe. Muletesha. Bapumulo, my sister, go on, speak your mind. Ule landa nkashiantu. Ule landa kulanda. Nangwinesha kulaisa sometimes they don't isa pamu na shwata kuka free time. Na tapani nkashianli kumulo. Na mkumwata na ine mbwate. Kuna ine nalawa fukati ni kasongo. Kasongo yoye. Mabari malanga.
Yeah, man.
Na ine nalawa kasongo. Na yapani kasongo. Padandande po. Efo na chisa nkashianli. Nalanda po. I speak. Because you have been speaking. Abantu barakutukensere. Pomoro stumbe my sister. Don't relent. Speak the truth. Nangu wakutuke. Tafia kamene pamulibini. Let them insult you. Tafia kamene pamulume mukashana. Let them insult you. Speak the truth. Because the truth you shall set us free. The truth ichinga chikalenga chichalo cha Zambia chikabyo buntungo not umufi kwenyu ifinchi wale miebati iwe mwali kwata cobalt muchalo chobe. You have a cobalt. Use it. That's what Dangote was saying to President Akande Chilema. You have cobalt. Why can't you use the cobalt? Why are you waiting for? We could Dubai. There's Dubai. There's no.
Imagine they signed. Tamam when they signed about EU 200 million euros to build that Lobito corridor. They signed the loan to start building that Linjanji area. Now, how do you sign money to build a railway to extract your resources?
Imagine, and you call it development.
Yeah.
And you call it development.
That's why Dangote now Furwa. I Furwa Dangote.
Minerals mulaiba, baiba buchalo. Aba Europe wakafunya minerals mu Zambia na mu Congo. Wakafunya minerals wakatwale kushalo.
Injanji na wapela so 200 million. Eh?
Atwa tumba. Twalisa kubula kulo tatwa tumba.
Because you know about Donosta. Lobito idabali isaina na Biden, but he did Trump wa isa fiari minina. So number baya kuliba EU mkufa empia packed the work should start on that Lobito corridor. It was this week on the news kuchongwe ama Europeans vale saina 200 million euros to start the construction of the Lobito rail line. Natamwa ne njanji muzambia mwalifirafio kukulo omusebo wa kwenda from Kasumbalesa to Timamulilo. You can't build a road, but you are getting money to extract our resources. Aba na besta bakwete nchito ba mitoba mabuwe mwafurwa. After mabala yetu we have problems ndemi ba muzambia.
Kutoba mabuwe kwipushati. Nishi wanto berama mabuwe. How do you push? bali tuwakufuyu kubola imwe wakungula imwe tawaleti ya bola imwe tuwaleti ya bola imwe wali pa platform hapa mwe waleti ya bola nga mwaleti ya bola kuseja wale toba bambu batoba olonomba palawa mitoba mwaye kushati nisho watubila wabwe ajawe tuwachitea badly mwe bantu tuwachitea wino efa abantu n'abakalipa takwali kuwatwala ku polisi ati batwalire ku polisi bantu batuwa mabwe kuna ile level support wapi baba nanikani.
He should actually apologize. But you know, if he was a humble person, he should apologize to even Chingola Nari Nivepa Mone Nitupele Nishita while we work on this thing.
Yes.
He should apologize when Chingola, not send the Bakapokola Kudiamku to terrorize the town. Vanamayo Kula Kunkula Panch. But go to Wengwa and mind youth in Wengwa are happy, but kama CDF. Kuwengwa kudia bareri da bare kapula life yama light tayaya. But our youth in Chingola.
Mulenje bati tamwa ishwati Black Mountain validia. Abali anyuani. Tamwa ishwati validia Black Mountain.
Bari abali kuwengwa kudia bare kama CDF, bare kama fertilizer. They are taken care of. They have nothing to complain, but the youths in Chingola have been cheated. And the president cheated them. So the least he can do is to go and apologize to those people. If Bahaka Inde was a humble man, he would apologize. Because Kushingola thing bodies are rotting Kudia when that mine collapsed. Naomi story in the Kwali Babantu have lost families in that mine. They have been denied the chance to bury their loved ones. Yes. So youth kubwengwa lesa mkutukana youth kuchiwe mpala ulela lensala. CDF tapoka, FISIP tapoka, our youth actually business ama light takwa. We are in a problem, guys.
Imagine Bayashta Amataba Kuwa Pura Kunoden Kuisten Nakwimbo Bayashta Amataba Nova paid in the Rama.
Imagine
Baya Pula Amataba Babula Nova paid in Pia, but Baya paid in Pia Abakuwengo Provided David Navalanda, but Wengwa was to repeat that. They need the land for a platform. Bapumur, Bayandati, Fubala to repeat. Naumfa. Sonomba. Namun numbers. Is she that you are? That you are, Manaupa. No.
Every land,
Abakwise province. Babuyamatava. Babu, no Bayaripida. Abapeda Matava Kuwengu Babapera. That you wear Menaupa. No.
Every Nangori Mufiashi Panganda Wadifiala and Daimo in Wambo Kula Patrula. De Uka Fuabana Bobeba Diabake Payana. They will remember because you brought enmity between them. This government is bringing enmity between Zambians by favoring certain people. Kabieni mukurima okay umuntu wa kukopa belt kuti ayali makwisa. That is not a farming area, it's a mining area. You can't tell umuntu wa kwila mukopa belt all they know is mining to say kalime kwisa. Even me, my mother is from Chikankata, but my whole life I've lived on the copper belt. I tetmanjwa chinje mukulima kalime kwisa. So this government ilili ashiria kuchingola mulole kishepofi. But no mbapopo tuleya, it is too late for mama. Kuishwafi hapa kuvotela MZ8. Next Republican president Wandine. Na imwewe inokusimwa salo mlefaya. It is your constitutional right. You don't have to attack me or insult me for promoting my candidate. So I end there.
Nato Wantera, my dear sister, I always cherish your participation in this political arena. I do indeed participate, and I understand. You have, I've come here today. Today I wanted to share well with you guys. This is my office behind my studies. I have my studies, everything. I study a lot. I read a lot. That's what I do. I read a lot. So now, what is happening in our country? In our country, what is happening is, according to my statistics and my opinion, there is a lot of tension in the country. A lot of tension. And this tension is this tension is about the political status in our country. Is there a solution? How we can solve this tension? Yes, there is a solution. How? We are trying to say, if the government cannot